Hi everyone, it's Tracy and I'm here with a brief kind of open box review of the Femme blushes that I just got in the mail earlier today. I ordered them on April 8th, today's April 18th, so it took 10 days for them to ship out to me. I only got 10 out of the 12 blushes that I ordered because it's missing 2. Last Friday I actually called them up and I said, because it still said waiting fulfillment on the website when I looked to see you know, what was going on with my order. So I called them and I said, you know, I ordered some blushes and it still says awaiting fulfillment. How long does it normally take, you know, to be fulfilled? And Jen was the girl that answered, and she said that it normally, well, because I made one of those custom blush palettes where I got to choose the colors that go inside of my blush palette, and 2 of the colors that I chose weren't in stock, so they were waiting for those to come in. And then she said, do you want me to just send you the palette with the 10 blushes and then I'll go ahead and send you the other ones later when they come into our warehouse? And I said, yeah, that's great, that's fine. So I got 10 out of the 12 blushes, and that's what I'm going to show you today. When I get the other 2 blushes, then I'll swatch those as well and then just put them in another video so that you can see. The reason why I want to do the swatches is because when I was looking for La Femme blush swatches, like, it was really difficult for me to find the swatches that I wanted to see. Like, the colors that you see on the website are only like these little teeny tiny color dots, and they're not pictures of the actual blush. So depending on your computer, or, you know, it just is never really accurate when you only get a color dot. So that's why I just wanted to kind of swatch them in person, and I think they're going to show up pretty true to camera today. So this is what it looks like. And there's 12 blushes in here. This is about maybe 11 inches long or so. And when you open it up, it comes with this little paper that tells me like which blushes I ordered. And then here are the blushes. These 2 are missing. So this one is supposed to be grape, and then this one is supposed to be russet. So they weren't in stock. So as soon as they come in stock, then Jen said that they will mail them to me. But let me just swatch for you what I have right now. So this one right here is Frambrosia. And Frambrosia is like a bright colored fuchsia with sparkles. So there is the actual swatch, and I was playing with them earlier, so that's why there's swatches on my arm, but there it is right there. So it's super bright. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. It comes with, yeah, you can. There's a little bit of sparkle there. And as you can see, I've already swatched it, and it's still so pigmented on my finger. It's fantastic. It's so pigmented. Like, I was so shocked when I was playing with these earlier as to how pigmented they really are. The next one is Golden Sunset, and it's that one right there, and it's kind of like a really light terracotta color with more of like a peachy undertone. So here is my finger, and then there it is swatched on my hand. So super pretty. I think it's going to be really, really great. It's really warm, like it has like a warm undertone, which I love. The next one is Magenta. It's that one right there, and it's just true to the name. It's just a really bright magenta color. So here is Magenta. There it is on my finger. There it is on my hand. Super bright, super pigmented. Love it. The next one I got more as a contour color than a blush color because, yeah, I probably won't use this as a blush color, but it's called Sienna. And it's just a brown color right here. That's Sienna. And I think it's going to be really great as a, there it is. I think it's going to be really, really great as a contour color on my skin tone. And I'm like an NC44, NC45, so with yellow undertones. So if that's you, then this could perhaps be a really great contour color when you're contouring like your cheekbones. And it's matte, which is great. The contour that I use right now, well, the one that I'm using the most is NYX's Pecan, which isn't matte. It's like a, it's not a frost, but it's like, it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So this is, I think, going to be great. It's going to give me a great alternative. The next one is Peach Sparkle, which is indeed peachy, and it is indeed sparkly. I hope that you could see that. And this one is so pretty. This one might be like my favorite out of all of them because I don't have a peachy colored, so there it is. So because I don't have like a peachy colored blush. So there it is on my thumb. So there it is. And this one might be my favorite one out of all of them because it is just, I don't have any peach colored blushes. So There it is right here. So pretty. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to use it. It's going to be great for the summertime. And all of these really do have like a more warm undertone because I was customizing this palette for my skin tone. I will probably purchase another palette with more like pinks and peaches and some cool tones in there too to like put in my kit for when I do makeup for other people. But since I was doing this for myself, I just kind of was really selfish and I got all colors that would look good on me. The next one is Purple Passion. And it's that right there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like this iridescent duochrome kind of color. And I don't know that I'll actually use this as a blush because I've never used like this deep of a purple as a blush on myself. But it's just so gorgeous. And it's like, I just think it'll be great as an eyeshadow. So that's why I got it. There it is right here. It reminds me of Motive's Fantasy. Which is a eyeshadow that Motives has, and I always loved it, and I always meant to buy it, and I just never got around to it, but it has kind of that same like iridescent duochrome kind of quality. The next one is Brick Red. This one is supposed to be russet. I don't have it. This one's Brick Red, and yeah, it looks just like that. That's exactly how I would describe it. I would describe it as a brick red color. Kind of reminds me of MAC's Burnt Pepper, but Burnt Pepper might be a little bit more of a brown color than this. I don't know, I'd have to look at it again, but it's brick red. I like it. I really do like it. It's a color that I've kind of been looking for a while. And Burnt Pepper is a MAC Pro color, and I just haven't called them to order it yet. The next one is Indian Rose, and I just wanted to get something that was, you know, a true pink. So this is Indian Rose in the pan. So it's just a true pink color. And then swatched, whoops, there it is right here. It's this one. So really pretty, really pink. But it's more of a warm pink, like it has almost like a peachy colored undertone. And then I got this color Cinnabar. And when I first opened up the palette, I wasn't sure how this one would look on my skin tone. Whoops. This is Cinnabar. I wasn't sure how it would look on my skin tone, but then when I swatched I was thinking, oh, that's actually really, really pretty. It's kind of like people who have like deeper skin tones, this is kind of their version of coral. Like, it's really nice. It's like a lighter brown color, but it has like some peachy undertones and even a little bit of a pink in there, so I really, really like that color. Again, it's called Cinnabar. And then the last color that I have is called Melon. Now, Melon I didn't get as a blush, I got as a highlight. It's the smoothest of all of them to swatch. Like the texture of this is just, it seems to be a lot different than the other ones. It's just a lot smoother. And I obviously won't use this as a blush, but I will use it as a highlight because it's just really, really pretty. And I was playing with it earlier to see how it would work, you know, as a highlight on my skin, and I think it looks fantastic. If you have like a warm skin tone, I think this is a great highlight. I'll probably use it, you know, on my brow bone, on my cheekbone, you know, on other different planes of, or not planes, but other parts of my face that I want to highlight a little bit more. So yeah, so that is it. So those are all the colors in my palette. I'll go ahead and let me run through them again. So this one, run through these again. So this is Framboesa, Golden Sunset, Magenta, Sienna, Sparkly Peach, or Peach Sparkle, sorry, Purple Passion, Brick Red, Indian Pink, Cinnabar, and Melon. So if you are interested in Femme blushes and you're curious about those particular colors, there they are. They're gorgeous, so pigmented. You know, I don't mind the consistency. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I really love Melon's consistency, or like the texture. It's more satiny than the others, but you know, I don't hate the other ones. They're like blushes to me. The one that's probably the least smooth is Framboesa. It doesn't feel like sandpaper or anything like that, but it's just, I think, just a little bit less, I don't know, it's just less of a, you know, satiny texture, probably because of the sparkles that's in there. And let's see, I'm running it on my hand right now, and the sparkles do kind of stay. That's super pigmented. Like, if you are using these blushes, like, you need to be really, really careful, and you need to apply them with like a stippling blush, with like a stippling brush or like a light hand, because they are uber pigmented. Like, you will look like a clown. If I took like a regular blush brush like this and I applied, you know, Framboesa or Magenta on my cheeks, I would probably look like a clown. So my suggestion is to go with a stippling brush, you know, a duo fiber like this, because it's going to not pack on as much color and you'll be able to build it up, but you'll also be able to sheer it out really well. So my suggestion for applying these blushes would be with a stippling brush. I paid $35 plus tax for the 12 blushes and the palette. So that comes out to like, I don't know, $3, less than $3 per blush, which I think is a fantastic deal considering how pigmented they are. You get them in a palette. You can also order them alone. It's $2.50 if you order them just alone as like a single blush and not in a palette. But I don't know, I'm kind of really into palettes right now, if you can't tell, because I just depotted all of my Wet n Wild shadows and put them in a palette. Yeah, so I think it's a great deal, and you can certainly order one or two and have them ship them out to you if you want to try them first, but I don't really think that you can go wrong with the palette, as long as you go online and look for the swatches, like accurate swatches of the colors, then you'll be better off, because again, the pictures that are on the website, they're not great. Like, they're just not great. So look at other people's blogs, just do a Google search and image search and see if you can find like different colors, and that'll probably be the best way that you can find the colors that you're looking for, is through that. Again, the website that I got them from was makeupmania.com, and I will link them in the bottom bar so that you can, you know, go to their website and check out some other things they have. They sell other things other than the blush. They also sell the Femme eyeshadows, and they sell a lot of Ben Nye stuff. So, like I said, I will probably order another palette that contains more of like the traditional pinks and peaches and stuff like that. But this one I just kind of wanted, there were such great prices that I just wanted to kind of, you know, do something a little bit different. So that's why I went with some more brighter colors. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty happy with the colors that I chose. So if you guys have any questions about the blushes that I mentioned in this video, or the swatches, or about anything else, then just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.